Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about a very important thing, why I'm not a feminist anymore. Because you guys know I used to be a feminist 100%, but the feminist movement nowadays is going wild. And I'm very sure a lot of women out there are not okay with the feminism nowadays anymore. So before I jump to the reasons and stuff, I really want to tell you that feminism was a very important thing back in the days, because it really helped women a lot, women's rights and stuff, even though I don't really believe in women's rights, men's rights, LGBT rights, I believe in human rights. So if I say human, everyone has the same rights, Feminism's goal at first was to make equality between men and women. Totally fine, because you can be whatever you want regardless of your sex. That's true. But nowadays, in 2017, this shit is going way too much. Feminism nowadays is divided in more categories. There are even feminists who don't agree with other feminists. For example, there are feminists who think that porn is sexualizing women and it shouldn't exist, while there are other feminists who are saying that porn is very important because it doesn't matter what you're doing, you still deserve respect. And yeah, you still deserve respect, but they're fighting each other. What I noticed is that a lot of feminists are against this idea of trans girls. I mean, they're like, you are not born a woman, so if you're trying to use the same bathroom with me, I just assume that you want to rape me. No, you have to make a difference between transgender girls and rapists or criminals, because disguising as a transgender female doesn't make you a transgender female. You know what I mean? So this argument is... Another thing is that feminists get offended by anything nowadays. They're just offended. So they're fighting against women's oppression, but I really want to understand how in the hell are women in the West oppressed? I mean, we're talking about America, and even in my country, in Romania, you see women being everywhere. I mean, seriously, if we were oppressed, I wouldn't even be doing this video right now. I mean, it's just logical, just imagine that. I have small conversations with feminists from my country, and I was like, why are you fighting so much? I mean, okay, you're fighting for women's rights, for equality, yeah, but why do you need to, say it so loud and stuff? And she was like, because women are oppressed, I can't do what I want to do, I'm not feeling safe. And I was like, you are here today because you want to, you wear these clothes because you want to. And she was like, oh no, because if I wear sexy clothes, men automatically assume that I'm a whore. And I was like, yeah, and if men wear very feminine clothes, people will assume they're gay. It's not oppression. If you stop seeing yourself as a victim, everything will be just better. Not only for you, but for anyone around you. So I don't understand how women are really oppressed. It's so pathetic for women to say that they're oppressed, especially in the West, here in Romania or in America, they're oppressed. Oh, but how are women in other places on earth where they are forced to wear hijab, or if they have sex with more men, they can get stoned to death and beaten to death, or they need to be accompanied by a man when they go out? It's pathetic for women in the West to say that they're oppressed. If you really want to be oppressed, then congratulations, you're a victim, you're oppressed. But in real life, women have the right to choose not to be oppressed. I chose not to be oppressed, and I'm not oppressed. Not even as a trans woman, I'm not oppressed. I'm talking from my experience. Back in the days, I used to live as a boy in a society. So needless to say, after I transitioned to being myself full-time, I was way more privileged than how I used to be before. Whenever I'm taking an Uber or a taxi, the driver is getting out of the car to help me with the luggage, something that never happened to me before, or my neighbors are opening doors for me. Some men give me their place at the grocery store when I'm waiting in the line. Some feminists be like, oh, that's because they have sexual intentions. Bitch, we don't say anything after that. We don't leave that place together. They don't earn anything from that. It's just some respect that they have for